American 11, are you trying to call?
We got married the year before and we'd always wanted to go back to New York. We originally went in 98, had a fabulous time.
The cockpit is not answering their phone.
We arrived on the 10th of September. Beautiful sunny afternoon. In the taxi, we looked at the World Trade Center, thinking we're going to be going up there tomorrow as part of our tour.
I am a situation with American 11, a possible hijack.
And then the next day, the tour started at, I don't know, was it about 8 o'clock, something like that? And then the coach driver said, unfortunately, there's some unforeseen circumstances. Not exactly sure what's going on, but we're going to have to terminate this tour.
Look, you see the World Trade Centers in fire?
We could actually see smoke coming from a distance. We weren't sure what building it was, so we knew something was going on.
Eddie, are you there?
We stopped in Times Square. You could see it escalating on the big screens. The queues were massive. Just looking, the queues, there was people crying, people shocked, people sitting down on the floor. It was just, you thought you was in a film. We got the tickets to be in the towers at that time, so it's a good job our tour started in Harlem. We were just lucky.
We have some problems over here right now.
When you look at those tickets, we could have been anywhere at that time, and we just happened to be on a separate circuit going in another direction. And all we could think of was we've got to get back to our hotel because we've got to try and ring our families to say we're okay, because they knew we were going up there.
We might have a hijack over here, two of them.
My mother, when she spoke to me, and it took a good few hours to get through to anybody because the phone system was down. I mean, she just broke down in tears with relief. My best friend, she told me when we got back that they had to send her home from work because she was that emotional. Everybody sort of knew that was our intention that day, but they obviously didn't know what time. It was anxious for us to try and let them know what was going on, but also for them to know that we were okay.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack.
The flight home, that was nervous. There was actually a few women crying. And I can remember the captain coming on over the Tannoy saying that this flight, there's no problems on this flight. It wouldn't operate if it wasn't safe. All the checks have been made. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. I think it was one of the first flights back to the UK. And I have to say, you did look around the aisles. You know, you couldn't help yourself. For anyone that was suspicious, you just got eyes on anything that could be wrong. It's a flight I won't forget.
When we were waiting for the flight, not only was it sort of nerve-wracking, but where you're sat, where you're waiting to go on, and you can see the smoke coming out. That's your kind of view while you're waiting for your plane to embark on your plane. It's, as I say, it's another scene from, like you'd think, from a bad movie.
It took me a long time to get on a plane without panicking because it's like you're not in control. And when, you got the hijacking and someone's overtaken the plane, I mean, your brain's thinking, well, this could happen again.
I still think of that day very often and think of those people and think of the people that did perish. I mean, in my mind, it'll never go away, it'll never be forgotten.